Hello everyone, it's AkaTrios here and I welcome you to another episode of Pokemon Rejuvenation. Yes, we're here, episode 12, right in front of Route 3. I did just a little work on our team. Um, I'm a bit iffy about this. We have free flying weaknesses, we don't really have a great way to deal with fire types or any real good type diversity here. I have EV trained our Pangoro here with HP attack, and I gave it Bulldoze on top of Night Slash and Low Sweep, so we can do a bit on that end. Our Ace Clog is still the same. I did give it Bulk Up last episode, so it can also buff itself now. Dr. Growler still over here going strong with Dragon Claw, Sticky Web, Bug Bite, and Protect. Blind Bandit, you know, it feels worse and worse to say this, but Blind Bandit currently not really the best in our roster because most of its coverage is physical based, but the best move in its arsenal, Sludge Wave, is special. It's really gonna be rough until we get a few more special coverage attacks here. Mouse and Deep, honestly, part of our strongest arsenal here with Nuzzle, hit HP Steal, Volt Switch, and Parabolic Charge. Actually, what we can do with Blind Bandit. I'm thinking about it right now. We can also give our Blind Bandit HP, and honestly, we don't really need Peck here, so we might as well. We will not really figure out what move, what type this hidden power has until we use it in battle, but it's gotta be better than having Peck on there, and it's a special attack anyway. And I evolved our Fletchinder into Talonflame. It feels kind of iffy because Talonflame gets Tailwind even later, but this Talonflame has Flame Buddy as its ability, so I will grind out a new Talonflame anyway at some point to get rid of our bad EVs. To make sure we have one that can, with Gale Wings, set up Tailwind immediately. But so far, this party looks okay. I'm just not really happy about the third flying weakness in Pancha. And we're also severely weak against water through Blind Bandit, Ace Cluck, and Talonflame. So we're a bit imbalanced, if you will. It's rough. It's rough. Yeah. So, I've been thinking about ways to deal with this, and we can't really deal with this in a manner I personally like without using some of the new encounters in the upcoming routes. Because today, or rather, I didn't say what we did last time. Last time we did the third gym fight and found a person that was kind of peculiar in Anju, which we might meet later, might not, who knows. But yeah, third gym means we do have level cap 35 as you just saw. And this time we're going to strut through Route 3, doing some of the quests here, looking to get some new encounters and get ready for more stuff to happen. The Chrysalis Manor chapter is a bit short, but that is a tricky place. I don't recommend you going back to your, unless you have a TM for Flash. Yeah, we don't, but I don't really care about that. There's gonna be a few encounters on this route that are pretty cool, or rather in the way that we're going right now that are pretty cool. On this route specifically, we can get Yamper, Herdia, Doduo, Bolton, Zangoose, and Surskit. That's not the most exciting thing, but it is what it is. Let's see what this guy has to say. Mirage Forest is a place where tons of field studies take place. I tried to visit the center, but it turns out that it's pretty well hidden. Yeah. So that's a Mirage Forest over there. If we remember what we heard in Sheridan Village, then the person who is also the move relearner should be there as well. Which means that once we get that done, we open up pretty big. Sorry, but you don't have any, enough virtual badges. Virtual badges? Oh, yes, I'm a move deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. I don't really care about that. Right, Virtual League. That's something we should get into soon. But not this episode. Maybe in the future. For now, let's enter the Mirage Woods. And this place is a bit weird. We have to find the way by ourselves through water, one of our HP bug. No, you know what? That's interesting. That is actively interesting. I like that. That grants Blind Bandit a way to deal with psychic types. Like, that's not even bad. I didn't want to press that. I wanted to press Sucker Punch, but no matter. With that, we should probably move out. Let's go for Pancha here. And a Night Slash should be able to do it if we may hit. We may hit, and Ghastly is done for. Luminion comes out, and man, all these water types, and we don't really have a good way to resist them. But Mouse MD can heal itself through Parabolic Charge, so who really cares? Okay, can I stop being confused for a sec? Alright, that one's done. Wonderful. Get some money, now we can move on further. Always be prepared for everything. You don't know where it might go further here. There's a TM over there. I want that. There's not a TM over there. Because we're in the Mirage Woods. Anyway, there should be more mountains that I walk through. But we have to find them first. But first we find a Standler. And honestly, I kind of want to lead with Mouse MD because we want a nuzzle new Pokemon, right? Sand attack again, that makes it impossible to hit, or not. And then we can just throw one of our very limited amount of balls onto that Standler. And do it again. And do it again. And do it again. Or not, because it killed itself. Well, no reason to feel bad about it. We have to find a way anyway, which, again, is not as easy as it sounds. Spritzy, not really my cup of tea here. There was a way further somewhere, I know it, but I can't remember just exactly where it was. Are you helpful? It's too bad I wasn't able to find it, but I think the adventure was worth it. Ah, there's a way further here. XP and Candy L in there. Good to know. No way further there. Is there a way further here? No. And now a Spritzy. Already caught a Spritzy. A Strength Rock. But this is not the way to the village. I think. This is weird. I should be able to go to Mirage Village, I think. Duos here. We can double kick it. And then throw one of our balls at it. This is just gonna be a natural occurrence now, right? We use all our balls to maybe catch one Pokemon. How unfortunate. Also, again, I wanna lead with Mouse. This is the entrance, right? Oh. Is there really no way through here? Is there a way out? There should be a way through here, but why can't I find it? Oh, because I had to go to Mirage Cave. Oh, that's Round. Round is a good move. Well, last gym. This is a bit whack. So I know we should be able to get further, but I don't know how. We were down there already, but we have to go right somehow. Can't go through that because of our strength rock. We might be stuck here for a bit because I kind of want to figure out how to get further. Good. Copper Stantler. Nice to have. How was it again? Gotta remember the way. I think we should have been close. It's gotta be somewhere up there. How do I get... I'm thinking right now, don't rush me. It's a bit annoying, but there's a carnival tree right there. Screw this. Ah, Mirage Forest. I didn't accidentally press space there. Alright, anyway. We found our way. Took a long time. An Ultra Ball. Nice. Maybe you can catch one half of a Pokemon map. A Combi. A male Combi. Why a guy? Why is he a guy? We will never find out because it's dead. Aromatisse. Isn't that a psychic? No, it's a fairy. So hidden power steal. Again, doing work for us. Sage comes out. We don't have a really good way to deal with that. So we go back. Bring an Angry Bird. Flame charge it away. Vespiquen, huh? Ooh. Should have been prepared for that. I know that it learns that. Well, whatever. Sorry, but I have a confession. You're real, but I'm not. Mirage Woods, everyone. Super repel on that patch of grass. Yep, that's just how this goes. A cuttable tree, which means that this should be traversable. A Kecleon. Well, why not? Parabolic charge him. HP steal him. Now it's a steel type. But I think at this point we should be trying to catch it. Thank God it saved him a ball. Alright. Sorry about that. That had to get out. Is there nothing in these patches of grass? Oh, no matter. Let's go on. We've already wasted enough time here. Okay. Mirage Town is over there. there's another bridge, which is not really a bridge, which is why we move the other way around. We're a group of scientists that are researching a weird phenomenon found deep within Kuroda's mountain. We haven't located the site of said phenomenon just yet, but we're making progress. Ah, did you know that there's a secret mirage tree by the entrance that acts as a shortcut? You can activate it from the entrance side, but you can't activate it from the entrance side, but you can find it from this side. We wanted to head deeper into the cave, but that crowbat is causing a lot of issues for us. A crowbat, you say? A steam ball. Nice. Also, we can heal here. The bee, a trainer, has finally surpassed all of our images? Well, I believe you're definitely the one. In this facility, we are studying the massive amount of energy levels found deep beneath the mountain. But there's been a sort of an issue lately. Enough of that. You will help us, won't you? With what exactly? Ah, well, you see, we're working on delving deeper into the mountain, but there's a pesky crowbat on the bottom floor that's impeding our progress. If you're interested in helping us out, I can let you into Mirage Cave. You'll need the TM Flash to get Cobra's attention, though. Well, we do have Flash. Okay, that's still the same person. I believe that the move Flash should be would be enough to disrupt Zubats from their sleep. But where should I find that TM? I don't suppose they sell it in the store? Well, it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, always be prepared to be surprised here. We have ordered so many item finders that we have a few left over. You may take the one on the table here if you like. An item finder. That's really, really helpful. That helps me, well, find items. I know, crazy. So now if I press this, I press item finder, it says no response, but hey, can still be helpful. Press the feed, you know, many make it saw. This is Mirage Town, a small humble growth scientist researching at the back of Peculiar Forest. Were we spilling yet? Yeah, we were. There's an item here, that's a clever wing. Okay, we cannot go really behind that. A bell? No bell, it seems to be broken. Apparently this bell used to be part of Sheridan Village long ago, but during the calamity the bell was lost and relocated here. Ringing a bell is supposed to bring clarity to lost spirits of Pokemon. Nice. Yeah, no, I don't really have a way to go there. Lived a good life up here in Mirage Town. My duties have long ended, but the new generation will take care of me. I moved here from Spinel Town. Have you been there before? I came because my grandma needed a bit more help around the house. Spinel Town is not in this region, it's in the Reborn region, so don't be surprised if you don't know that yet. A Carbos, or what I like to call $5,000, because we are broke. Alright, let's go in here. Mirage Cave. And there's a lot of stuff to do in here. And there's also a few encounters, I believe, in this cave. Let me see. Mirage Cave. No, it actually only has 2 encounters. Oh, that's fine. And there's a payback TM. It's a hole? No. And now that we do have the item finder, we can every once in a while make sure that we are not missing anything. Like this awakening right here. Give a sounds of wings slapping beneath the darkness. Do you want to use Flash? Let's use Flash. And the Crowbot is upon us. Furious Bat. And man, it has a lot of stuff. And its cross poison one-shots me. That's what I wanted to avoid, but apparently it was impossible to avoid. Well, it is what it is. Wait. Did my Intimidate work on the gold? On the Crobat? Yes, it worked here. Let's go for Blind Bandit real quick. I am not a fan of this. I think we will have to restart that. Can you stop confusing me? Please, by God. Get burned. Nice. That was kind of a win condition here. Okay, let's heal up. I think Super Potion will do the trick. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that anymore. Let's go back to Dr. Growler. Yeah, even that doesn't really hurt me at all. And let's click ring. Yeah, that's what I expected. Pancha. Never acrobatics, doesn't deal a lot of damage. God damn it! They're getting all the extra effects of this game, huh? Another Dr. Growler. And then I have to heal. Okay, I think I should be able to heal Dr. Growler now. Do we immediately get... Okay, Woobat is fine. Woobat is very fine. Dragon Claw of Fury is bad. Then we protect. Then we heal up again. I think I should have some have enough healing items here. Then we can click Dragon Claw. We protect. Just say Brave Bird. Oh yeah, we'll have to redo this. Although if you don't one-shot... How do you one-shot? Are you still... Did you... Oh my god, the attack drops did get reversed. No way. Yeah, no chance. We're gonna kill this guy. Not on this attempt. We weren't badly poisoned. This stall would already actually work, but we are badly poisoned, so we're dead. Yeah, well, this was probably winnable, but not for me, because cross poison one shot. Unfortunate. Well, let's try again. I'm gonna figure out how to get the other quest, but we'll do that afterwards. Okay, we've learned that we should probably not start with the Dene, but we can start with Dr. Growler. You get immediately this, and then we should probably, because now there's an acrobatics coming down, now we can swap to this. Now that's a cross poison. Let's swap to Blind Bandit. We can go back to Angry Bird. Acrobatics goes through. Poison Fang goes through. Immediately we're poisoned because Poison Fang always poisons. Okay, I want to try to kill that Zubat. Okay, they're not. Dr. Growler comes out again. Zubat is dead. This thing is 100 times faster than me. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to beat this fight with my current team because it's a flying mon and my team is almost entirely weak to flying. Yeah, and turning this field into a different field literally killed me. Yep, because the flying buff is still there. But a quest we with our current team cannot do because, well, flying poison and very fast and very strong. And negates intimidate later. Unfortunate. Now, the only thing we really get from this quest is a Zora, if I remember correctly. So that's not a big deal, but yeah, we're not gonna be able to do this quest right now. And I've lost a ton of money to it. Yeah, we're proper really fucking poor now again. That sucks. But there was another quest in this place. Or at least there should be. Otherwise I didn't really do it right. Let's go back to this forest to a forest that I hate. Okay. Okay. Speak NEM, that's nice. Okay, there's nothing over there. There should be another person in this place. Or am I stupid? I might be stupid. This entire episode is really not working out well. Let's see. I think there should be another way somewhere. Wow! This was an accident. I'm so not a fan of this. Oh darn, my truck broke down. It looks like I'm stuck out here. I was fine at first because there used to be someone who rang this beautiful bell, but recently they haven't been ringing it. What I would do to hear that bell again. Yeah, our heavily flying weak party needs something else to defeat that Crobat. Actually, I think with what we have in our box, we should be able to deal with that as soon as I find the way to the village again. Alright, wrong thing. We have to take this route there. Kecleon, okay. There's a bell. We can just Needs to be broken. Friendly whisper. Okay, didn't really help me at all. Sorry. Because my grandma had a pillar of the house. Can you... Oh, Bellezza? Yes, I used to be the one who managed the bell when I was younger. I haven't done anything with the bell for years because it's broken. Yes, the mechanism that hits the bell snapped off and washed down the river. I tried looking downstream around for years. Ah, okay, we need to go to Facial Cave for that. I see. That does, however, suck for me because, well, that means like we couldn't really do anything here yet. But I've refused to give up. It's bowler time. You're dead weight for now. We need something that's also resistant to poison a bit. Is there something that resists both flying and poison? That would be perfect. Something like a... I don't know all the type matchups, but steel would work well. Only with a good steel mon, but we have a Clink that only evolves at level Please Don't Ask. It was 42. And a Bronzor that, well, is a Bronzor. Although that is a Psychic type too, so actually this Bronzor could be the answer. Let's see what we can make of this. Let's swap our, not our Talonflame, that's actually important for this. Let's actually swap our Ace Club for it. So let's face it, we haven't done anything with that yet. Okay, let's level it up. Safeguard, we don't really need. Future Sight, we don't really need. Metal Sound, not really useful. Gyro Ball, yes please. You're slow as shit. Let's get rid of the Fuse Ray. I don't believe in confusion. Bronzor's evolving into Bronzong. Turn block, nah. We have something else to give you as like a move. What was your specialty again? Was it physical or special? It was physical. Well, let's get physical. Let's see what we have. Bulldoze is a good move for you. Let's get rid of the Iron Defense, I think. No, actually, let's not do that. I think with this we can actually stall out that the Crobat, at least with the moves we already seen. Which were Acrobatics, Brave Bird, and Cross Poison. Those we should be able to counter with that. Well, I'm curious. I hope you are too. I still wanna start with Growl. Or at least with an Intimidate. So let's save. Go in here. Okay, you do this, then a flying attack is gonna go into Bronzong. Deals almost 0 damage. Of course it has Bite. That doesn't have to mean anything. Unless we flinch until the last day of Earth. What is it with me and any Lux stat being immediately negative 1000? Do you remember when we still had our Blind Bandit as a hustle mon and it never hit any attack? This feels kind of the same. Okay, actually if we protect here. Ah, okay, that doesn't work. Acrobatics, we of course block that. Then we Iron Defense. Or not. Don't you just love luck-based things? Yeah, this is our life now. Bite, into confuse rate, to hoping we don't hurt ourselves until we hurt ourselves. Then bite, into thief, into hoping we don't flinch, we flinch. This is agonizing. Oh, nice, and you even get a crit off. Luck checks, am I right? No, we died to acrobatics. We could go for bowler. What do you have actually? Electro ball, charge beam, signal beam. Yeah, that sucks. For mouse MD, but that immediately gets shafted. Don't have anything to really nuzzle it before we hit it really hard. So we have to change the bronze on. Now it's gonna use bite and confuse ray, so we can go to this. Now it's gonna use cross poison, so we can go back to this. Now it's gonna use acrobatics, so we can go back to this. Now maybe we can hit a parabolic charge. What's your minus now? -2. No, I don't want to risk it. Go back to this. Then go to Growler. So now that's a bite. That should be the weakest attack there. Then that's an aerial ace again. Not an aerial, an acrobatics. And random poison bite. Can we nuzzle now? No, we can't because our mouse and D will immediately die. I just have no way to actually hit that stupid bat. Alright. We got that off. Psywave this thing. We flinch. Let's actually jar a wallet. It's that annoying. Yeah, we can't really do anything. We literally can't do anything to this bat. This bat is unkillable. For me right now with this party. And I think with the setups that I know in my party as well. That sucks. This entire episode is just failure. I was hoping we could actually do something here, but no. I would have to figure out a way to actually deal with that stupid bat that outspeeds everything, almost one-shots everything, and doesn't really take any big damage. And all that for the reward of a Zubat. Like, come on. Having to do all that for Zubat is just humiliating. I wanted to find a way to paralyze it so we can at least move first, but even if we do that, it still deals its full damage, at least once we get it down to the amount of shields. And when the other Zubat that randomly decides to poison bite me, we are pretty much screwed. But yeah, that also shows us that in general our team is pretty weak. Even though we started with Combusken, which is a very, very good Pokemon, but it doesn't really help us right now. Like right now, the better fire type is probably Angry Bird against Physical, but right now we can go to this. We're just so weak to flying. Well, put this here and shove it back in. and just pretend like we did something today. As they say, you win some, you lose some, and this time we just lose. However, we did get the item finder, which is nice. So we can actually go here, get our citrus berry. We should talk to the Surskit. Nice. That means we can actually fight. We can actually catch that Surskit if we Mouse MD. Not that we really want a Masquerade, but hey. We have it, we have it. But I think, actually, due to all that, I'm just gonna call this an extra episode of the same day that the last episode came out, because we did absolutely nothing today. And I'll see you guys in the next episode when we hopefully actually accomplish things, because this was embarrassing. And wow. Anyway, have a great time and see you in the next episode. Bye bye!